Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday, Monday for some of you on the love train. Wow, I had no choice but to come in here because why? Because we follow the energy here, and for I know you're all distracted by all this amazing light happening behind my melon, but we'll get there in a second. This is a really important update because it's gonna I was guided to bring in a piece about what's really happening energetically around the planet right now. So I'm going to be adding that piece in. But you guys know how we roll around here. We first welcome our newest members of the Love Train. So we've got from Chino in Southern Cali. Welcome to you. We got a postcard of love from London. I absolutely love that. And they're looking to connect with other Londonites here. And I know that you're here. And in fact, I know some of you personally. So I hope you guys are able to connect and welcome to you. Costa Rica, welcome from Costa Rica. And then Ecuador, also welcome to you. Austin, Texas, and Nova Scotia. Wow, we're just continuing to grow in this. It's so amazing to see this. I love it. Please, if you're brand new, a big welcome to you also. And remember to drop in the comments below where you are from, because there are many looking to cross connect. You know, we're here walking shoulder to shoulder in the dark through this process. So make sure that you let us know where you're from so that we can include you. Now, so much to talk about today, but I'm going to make this quick because I got to ground in this beautiful light. So I'm going to start with there was a comment that I want to address. Really great questions in here, and some of you may be having the same questions, and it ties into a comment also that someone left. So what the question that came in that I'm addressing today is, how long have you been tracking the Schumann? And because I guess they were curious, right, about, is it me? No, like, is this an unusual amount of light? That would be correct. That would be correct. But I'm going to go step by step because she had a few questions in a row. So I was guided to the Schumann by my guides and kept bringing me to these reports. And I was like, okay, I like the blues and the greens, but what the heck is this I'm looking at? And they were guiding me to it as energies were shifting. But the guidance was about how are you feeling? So it was a process of how do I feel, and then showing me the graph, and then how do you feel, and then showing me the graph. And then they incorporated the one that so this is an intuitive interpretation of energy coming into the planet and therefore also coming into us. Okay. So I don't analyze it. I don't work at NASA. I know nothing about the scientific. I mean, I have a cursory knowledge of it, right? But my reports are not scientific. Science is based on proving and disproving, right? It comes after the proof, then they put it into science, or it's a theory, right? The information that comes to me intuitively is from infinite intelligence, and I've learned not to question them because I'll be darned if they're not always right. So I'm just interpreting it intuitively as I was guided to do it. And they're very careful to keep me now in the present because they don't want the noodle to start analyzing. The noodle is what analyzes. So once I do a report, I'm done with it. Done with the graph. It's simply a visual aid to help you guys say, oh wow, I was feeling this. Because moving forward, you're just like, honestly, many of you have told me you don't even need the graph anymore. You feel it, you feel this energy come in. And then it kind of gives you, okay, clarity, and start to build that confidence that you're feeling it because it is your energy, right? And so I use it just as a visual aid, but I'm glad you brought that forward because it's very tempting to go back. And, you know, I think they've been messing with me lately because I said I was going to do a slideshow. There's no need. The slideshow is basically this. It looks like this for the past at least 2 weeks now. So, okay. So you asked about also solar activity. So the solar activity is we're individually and collectively creating that. So as we awaken, we are magnetizing more light to come in. We're summoning the light, we have the ability, we're a conscious creator, to summon our own light and energy. And that's the whole purpose of the love train, is we're coming together in unity consciousness and summoning more light to aid in the full awakening of the planet. However, very important, we're not here to save the planet. We are here as an individual to expand. So this is part of your soul's journey. So that's why I use individual, we say individually and collectively, because there's more power when we collectively unite with a soul focus. Okay. Now here's the beauty of it. Because we're all remembering the truth of who we are, which is source creator focused into a body, we all kind of want the same thing in the long run. So it's easy for us all to be on the same page without looking at each other in separation and comparison and all those 3D dense energies. Okay. So again, as we continue to collectively, and this is one of the functions of the love train, we're getting together in our focus group and we're creating, we want more peace, right? Well, we want a state of being of peace. So by us coming together simultaneously, feeling and staying in a state of peace, we're now drawing in the light to create more peace. We are creating our own reality. So I know this is a lot. The noodle wants to make noodle soup, put some stock on and tell it to stay over there. Okay. You also brought up the earth storms, the lightning, climate change. Okay. So we're not the only ones ascending. Gaia is ascending, the earth. Okay. So part of her process, her energies were inverted. So were we. We were all upside down in fear, saying, and then we righted ourselves. And then all of a sudden we're, oh, wait, why am I here? What? I'm a powerful creator? I'm not on the struggle bus for real? Show me some proof, right? Then the noodle comes in. So we're now feeling, we're going from our hearts and feeling and creating from that space, not creating from fear and survival and all that other noodle soup that comes up with. So Earth she's doing her thing. She is doing her thing. She is ascending. And so our job is not to witness what was created out of fear. And so remember, storms are quite literally energy being released. So she's doing her own healing too. Now we're being strongly, strongly, strongly encouraged to come into one with her energy, because we are all in one unity consciousness together with the earth. So she hosts us, and energetically we function like her nervous system. So we can say, what do you need today? And so our role in helping through ourselves and her, it's a simultaneous thing, is to kind of paying attention to your own thoughts and saying, what am I creating in this now moment? What am I creating in this now moment? And you really can go outside and ask her what she needs, and she'll tell you. She'll probably just say, just love me. Just love me. If you see a thunderstorm, clap your hands, because that means I'm releasing crap I don't need anymore. So I hope that helps answer. Great question, and thank you for bringing it forward. And I wanted to tie that to, there was a comment, and I went back to look for it. I did respond to it, but someone mentioned another creator who kind of looks at the scientific thing, and you use the word like discernment, or almost like be careful. So listen, anything that comes out of my mouth, take what resonates. And if whatever sounds like caca, if that in your reality feels like caca, that's okay. It's true for you. But I've never been guided to go compare myself to other creators' reports. And why? Because they said you have to be authentic and you have to share your experience. This that I'm going to get into in a second feels great to me. I didn't wake up. That feels great to me. There are other creators who also are guided to this that didn't have that. This might have woken them up. They might be having a bad day today physically. I'm not. So it's really, really important for you to just take it all with a grain of salt and say, okay, this much resonates with me. And then you throw the rest out. But, and I love you for having the curiosity and wanting to get as much in, but I'm inviting you not to analyze when you're getting analytic, you're not in your heart. That is not in the 5D. And I'm very, very clearly focused here that I'm on the love train, creating a community as I was guided to do so, and continue to just guide through sharing my experience authentically 100% without regard for what else is going on. And that who this is meant to land with, it will land with them. So, but again, with the caveat, just take what resonates and throw the rest out. But yeah, I'm not scientifically analyzing this at all. I have no desire to do that. My desire is to witness a fully awakened planet. And my gosh, I'm starting to see it already. And I'm so excited. So I send that with love too. I hope you know that I understand it's your curiosity. I had to get my noodle out of the way a long time ago. Okay, let's get to the Schumann stuff now. Here we go. Wow. So, well, this was yesterday. You can see we still got, this is some full body stuff. So we're in a very, you can see it's just light after light after light after. Why? This is called momentum. So the love train is picking up steam, you guys, picking up steam, going faster. We're getting more passengers, many, many, many awakening. They're telling me millions more, millions more. And this one's an activation. Okay, so this is an activation. We're continuing to purge. Now, this is the very important message with this purge part. We are not fixing or trying to improve our 3D self. Let me say that again. I say it for my own noodle too, by the way, guys. We are not fixing or trying to improve our 3D version of ourselves. That's all of those energies are being healed so that we can create from new. We are getting a blank slate. We are creating from a blank slate. That's what we're doing in the focus group. What does your heaven on earth look like? Oh, and I can tell you mine. They're going to see it on Thursday because they showed me. I spent my entire day yesterday in what does my new heaven on earth look like, feel like, smell like, all of these things. This is how much power we have, but it's all created from love. Very important. No more fear. So all of these things that are being healed, we came here to heal it so that it's never to be created again. Right? Because when you create out of love, there is no separation. There is no hate. There is no, none of that. There's no judgment. Oh my, and some of the worst judgment that we do is on ourselves. Ay. Why would we do that? Why? Because we didn't know. We were sleepy time tea. We were all drunk on sleepy time tea, and now we're not. Now we're awake and we're going, ooh, what can I create out of love? Got it? Okay. Let's see. Okay, I have 2 more slides. I'm going to show you the chakras, but you can see this was over several hours. And then, man, this is what I call a divine exclamation mark. Boom. Let's activate and then let's lock it in with a straight big old blast of love and light. That's what that is. And then now we're integrating. Here we are. Whatever this means, grounding. And again, our connection to Gaia is becoming stronger and stronger. We must unite with her in consciousness, right? We already are, but now we're stabilizing that connection more and more and more. So get outside, tell her you love her, tell yourself you love yourself, because tell your body you love it. Because it's doing stuff the noodle cannot even begin to imagine. Okay, next slide. Okay, so here we see, so I put here, this is that first front edge of that broad white light that we see in the chart. And you can see everybody's getting a little love, but these are more activations because you can see again, in comparison to boom, that's that divine exclamation mark, as I called it. And you can see that is what that's doing, is that's the stuff that's going deep, deep, deep and saying, okay, Let's blow up whatever is not serving. So this is all the stuff that's in your field. And I was guided to do a third because, I love me some Canva, love me some Canva. And so I got to pull in an image of what this is doing, but I'm going to explain it now and then show, and I'll tie the image in. So, and this is great for us to be aware of because you are at this moment more aware, right? You're more self-realized than others who have not yet spiritually awakened. So we're going to need to have extra compassion. But on top of that, what's happened is all of this light activity, light is needed to shine truth on all things that are false. So this is shedding light on religion, on politics, on all kinds of the eek, all the eek subjects, anything that was based in fear or power over others or greed or judgment or I'm better than you or my beliefs better than yours. It's all caca. It's all getting lit up. So because it's all getting lit up, boom, 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 one light after the other there, and combined with other activity in the solar system, let's just say, I got to keep it where the noodle can kind of keep it intact here, is causing a feeling of distorted energy. So some of you may be feeling overly anxious or overly sad or even feeling some depression. And there's a lot of collective energy being healed. Okay. So like just put a helmet on and hang on for dear life. I'm just kidding. So, but I'm saying is just know deep in your heart that this is happening for all of us. And there's a very clear message from spirit on this one. So I'm going to go to the next slide and we'll wrap this up for you guys. Okay. So they gave me this one energetically. This is so cool. So we have light coming in, right? And we've had a constant stream of light coming in. It's not extremely visible, but the light goes right through the earth here, right? And then you see this is an energetic dust cloud. That's how they gave it to me. So, but it's all being healed by the light. So for this to come up for healing, it had to be agitated. And right now, we're in full-blown agitation mode, full-blown, because things are being completed, energies are being completed, which means fully healed, back to wholeness, okay? So this means, yep, and I've had some of you reach out, my loved one's is acting absolutely nuts. Yeah, so here's the guidance from spirit. Don't watch it burn, don't engage, have compassion. There's going to be a lot of unexplained, what the human would perceive as unrest, distortion, anger, all of it has to come up, has to be lit up to be healed first. But you on the love train are a conscious creator and you're going to stay in your power and you're not going to give it away to anything or anyone or any situation. I know who I am. Take that breath. Feel it all the way down to your toes. And now you're in touch with your inner creator, source creator, power field. And then all you say, if it looks like, some cacas flying by you, you just go, oh, wait, what do I want to create in this now moment? Oh, yeah, peace. Yes. And with that, I am wishing you all a peaceful and beautiful rest of the weekend. And for those of you that it's your Monday, have a beautiful Monday. And you'll see me when I follow the energy. I already know, now I can feel it, which means I'll be seeing you tomorrow. And again, a big welcome to our newest members of the Love Train. Again, always take what resonates with you and throw the rest out. And keep loving each other. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ciao.